Hey, this is Marquise, the Dungeon Master here. I just wanted to give a little bit of a disclaimer, kind of a weird tech issue with this one, and you'll kind of notice just a bit of background noise throughout the episode. Kind of what happened is we record these episodes in a batch, in batches, and so for some reason the first episode was totally fine, and then the second episode, like Jared's mic just wasn't on. It actually duplicated my track on Jared's track number for some reason. I don't know why. So I had to kind of tweak the audio so that you could hear him. I got it to where you can hear what he's saying, but unfortunately, that does cause a bit of background noise. I cleaned it up as best I could. I think it sounds pretty listenable, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks.
You're listening to BnDnD, a show where we drink some brews and play Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm Marquise Hamilton, the Dungeon Master, and I'm here with... Yeah?
Robin Joe's playing as Beetle Bramblepatch.
Sarah Portwood playing as Estwing.
And Jared Luna playing Mugen Genkai.
Alright, so last time, you guys experienced the trauma of what happened to Estwing's parents.
Not over it.
Luckily, Lily bursts in with a whole crew of people from the Chemical Hammer Society who were versed in the medical field. They assessed the situation, decided that they needed to take her parents back to their labs to try to treat their wounds, or her father's wounds. Her mother just seemed to have passed out. Lily then kind of explained that she was going to deal with the guards and the bureaucracy of what's going on, to maybe find your friend Rikka, who had given you the potion that she had that you had given to her, and see if there's anything that can be done about what's going on with these werewolves. That she had, somebody tailing you to kind of make sure that things didn't get out of hand, which unfortunately they did. She also gave Beetle a pistol of her own design that can be filled either with a potion or can be imbued with magic via arcane weapon and fired that way, although it won't take like regular bullets. She also gave you guys 4 vials of Wolfsbane, which will cure the lycanthropy curse, and one charge was already inside.
We tested that.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
We
you
did.
guys left out the back while she dealt with the guards. You found Rikka closing up shop and just decided to fucking shoot her without really explaining anything.
We sure did.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
I guess so.
Explain the effects later.
Yeah. She was about to get really angry with you until she realized that she felt a change and was no longer able to transform. You then explained kind of that this was the cure that the Chemical Hammer Society had come up with based on the potion that she had given you a vial of. And then she went and sat with you and kind of explained like her history a little bit and kind of what's going on with the clan of hers. You guys decided to take a long rest in a fancy inn filled with animatronic magical parrots that were there for anything you needed.
Yeah.
Love those fuzzy parrots.
I love Nottingham.
Yeah, right? Rikka was
I
excited
love
because
that
she
city
hadn't
life.
slept in like a nice feather bed in like a decade. But yeah, you
gonna do
woke up the
wonders
next
for her
morning,
back.
had breakfast, and then set off northwest towards the ruins. And that's where you guys are now. So you're heading through the streets as people are starting to pour onto the streets. Shops are starting to open. The sun had just come up recently. And Rikka is just leading you down the roadway. She goes, okay, so we're gonna have to try to get in here. Like I said, the Fangs usually are up at night prowling and making sure that no one comes for us or anything like that, so they might not be up and about as much. We might have an easier time getting in. I
Perfect.
live on the kind of the outskirts, so what I will say is just we want to be careful. Not everyone in my clan agrees with what we're trying to still do here. Some of them have sided with Volk, and I am not 100% sure on who is who anymore. So let's get back to my place, and we can kind of discuss the plan from there.
Thank goodness for nocturnal enemies.
Heck yeah. When you're an early riser. Can I, since we have finished a long rest, would Beetle have had the time to make an experimental elixir?
Yeah, I would say that you could do that.
I'm allowed to when I finish a long rest, but I know we're like getting ready to leave the hotel.
Well, I could say that you did it like while you were preparing for like getting ready to leave the hotel room.
Okay. Perfect. So Beetle makes an experimental elixir of healing.
Nice. That'll probably be useful.
Yeah. Yeah. Drinker regains a number of hit points, 2d4 plus intelligence.
Nice.
Mad.
What I do not have.
Love experimenting.
I do not have the strength to carry all of these things with me anymore. Aston, can you carry these tents?
Fine. I can do it.
I'm gonna remove tent 2 person from my inventory. You all have it to yours.
Yes.
If anything,
I've
you.
reached my carrying capacity.
So it's-
Do you think we'll need
just a
the
normal-
tents? We
normal
could
tent?
put the tents in the cart with Burrower before we leave town.
You guys are in the same district as the Mary Kai Guild. If you wanted to drop some stuff off at the cart.
Definitely.
Yeah, because I like put all these like empty flasks in the cart. I had put my fancy clothes in my bag of holding wallet for my money, but I'm wearing that again. So Beetle's got his nice, golden embroidered doublet on now.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it another 100 feet with those tents.
Yeah, you guys.
I didn't realize you were carrying tents on your back this whole time, Mugen.
How can you find what your maximum weight is?
You look under equipment.
I found it. Carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
And
I'm
when
strong.
when she gave me that healing potion, I had it maxed out.
That was it. That's what pushed you over.
It
Okay.
was the 1 pound over.
And the tent, the 2-person tent is 20 pounds. Wow.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Gotcha.
I mean, it makes sense.
Hey, you guys are walking through town. You see the Beatles cart parked out front of the Mary Kai Guild. It's a nice pink cart.
Mm-hmm.
Adorable.
And Burrower's not there. He's not connected to it anymore. He's probably like somewhere sleeping in a little area in the guild. I mean, he's an employee, so they would probably just give him like a room or something.
They have dog lodging.
Mm-hmm. But if you guys wanted to drop some stuff off there, you totally can.
Yeah, I'd drop off his tent. Oh, we're not going to be
I was gonna say, do I need to take the tent?
I'll leave it on the cart.
I can comfortably carry it, but we can.
I've already moved it in my inventory. I mean, I've already
good.
placed it on the cart.
I don't think we'll need tents to invade
To
a
fight,
werewolf den.
Joke's on us. We have to
Yeah.
hide out for 4 days.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of buildings here, so I think you'll be okay.
Also, we're going to the werewolves right before a full moon. Are they strongest during the full moon?
During it, but
Well, we're a day ahead.
you guys are
We're
a day ahead.
So we're okay. Okay.
So I think when we first met Rikka, she was 2 days till full moon,
Hmm.
and we didn't sleep.
So we have to win tonight.
Yeah,
We have to win.
yeah. Or
Actually,
else-
that is a good point. When you
Right.
first met Rikka,
It was
it was at night, and she said it's 2 days until a full moon.
So full moon is tonight.
Yeah.
Shit.
So we gotta knock them while they're napping during the day. I mean, we just woke up.
And the longer we fight, the stronger they'll be. Like there will be
The longer
some
we
like
take. Let's
yeah.
not take long.
It's not take long.
We gotta go get this done.
This is
Yeah.
an interesting
Or
gamble.
we need to just like maybe wait a day.
I know. What's the repercussion if we wait one day?
I have a feeling bad stuff will happen on the full moon. So I think
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I think we should-
Okay.
We should probably
Yep.
yeah.
That'll do it.
We
I've
need
been
to stop
convinced.
them before tonight.
Most of
Yeah.
us try to, the ones on my side, I would say, try to lock ourselves in our homes. Though whoever is following Volk will probably just descend on the town.
Okay.
So
Oh
let's-
damn.
Let's get going.
Yeah. Let's.
And I know I probably asked this before, Rikka, but how many are in your pack?
Including Volk, well, you took out 3,
We did.
so there would be 17 of us left.
And just to say, like, we had just gotten the Wolfsbane potion. Like, that wasn't an option when we had to stop the other 3. I mean, they were in the middle of attempting or succeeding in murdering someone, so, like,
Given how you just
Not-
shot me without saying anything, I would figure that you would probably have done the same to them if you could.
Exactly. If I had the opportunity to shoot the werewolves with potion to stop them, I would have. But we literally got the potion. We were like, we gotta find Rikka, and then we did.
Okay, I believe you. I mean,
Okay.
Good.
I
Thank
understand
you for
that-
taking me at my word.
we're probably going to have some losses here. I mean, I am going to probably have some losses here, but if it comes with a cure and to stop this madness, I don't really see any other way.
Well, and we have 4 potions. Are there individuals that you would prefer receive the cure first?
I know some of the people who are definitely still looking for a cure, though I have a bit of an alchemy lab hidden away underneath my residence, and it might be best to store them there until after we deal with Volk and what's going on with that.
Yeah, I was thinking along the lines of if there is anyone who you feel could help us on this venture, perhaps we could use these potions with them. Otherwise, let's keep them as as a matter of self-defense if we are attacked by werewolves.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
might not be bad if you say that your guild has the means to provide more of these, then, and I'm trusting you on that these are not the only ones that you have.
Girl Scouts honor.
Nancy sure.
Nancy sure wouldn't lie. You just heard about
Sure.
her ski trip last night.
Yes, I did.
We bonded.
She totally solved the mystery of
The ski jump? Question mark? Mystery of the ski jump.
yeah.
Yes.
I don't
I-
know
Ski jumps aside,
why she was at a ski resort.
At the ski jump.
Gotcha.
ski jumps aside, it was more than I expected for you to actually find a cure. I would say that we should, if your guild is saying that they have more, then let's keep these on us just in case we have to subdue, because the ones that are, still looking for a cure are generally like just your average people looking for work.
That's kind of what I was thinking. They may not be fighters like yourself, and so
Right. Whereas
resource.
Well, and
the fangs, the ones that still remain, are a lot less threatening in human form than they are werewolf form. And so if we need to take them out, hopefully this potion will work on them.
and on a full night, Rikka, like you seem to try to your best to have control over yourself, but on a full moon, did you lose all inhibitions to do so?
Yes.
Well, then we should probably get a move on.
Let's go.
Because
Yeah.
the full moon is tonight, according to my star chart.
That it is. You guys are, as you're having this conversation, you're walking down the road, you notice that you start to, the buildings get more and more sparse as you're walking down this road, and then they kind of just end. And before you, up in the hills, you see a bunch of other hills, towers, and other buildings that you can kind of see off in the distance. The road has become like cragged and uneven and overgrown.
It's like nobody heads this way.
Yeah, it's usually just us if we see that we see, and maybe you're every once in a while somebody gets the bright idea to come up here and maybe try to find some treasure. We usually try to scare them off, or we did, but recently the fangs have been just eating them.
Treasure, you say?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we are not gonna pass down treasure if I come across it. You know what I mean?
That's right.
These ruins are really old. I'm sure that there's something here that has just been lost to time.
Have your wolves ever come across any treasure or like ancient writings?
Well, so when we first got here, Volk and some of his guard had been searching the place for maybe some sort of ancient knowledge on how to reverse our curse, and on one of those was when he came back and started talking different. So they must have found something.
Okay. Mystery.
As you guys draw
Wonder what he
closer,
found.
as you guys draw closer, you see that the road like winds and weaves into the ruins. The buildings are of a strange architecture and hauntingly devoid of life. Go ahead and give me like a history check
Okay.
to see if anybody like recognizes anything.
16.
How historical am I feeling today?
Oh,
What?
well, I messed it up. But
No,
I got 13.
For the better.
13?
Yeah.
Historical.
Let's grab it.
Plus 3, so 19.
Oh, Beetle knows.
Okay. Beetle and also Mugen would kind of recognize this. Beetle, because you're like well traveled, you've seen a lot of different types of architecture of different people, and Mugen, you recognize that this architecture here is very similar to that of your people.
Oh.
But it's
So
elven? Different. It's elven, but it's different than modern day elven architecture.
It's not
You can
badger
often judge
architecture.
the age of a building by its architecture. Things are often built in particular times, and blah, 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 blah. Everything goes on.
Yeah.
I mean, a beetle was raised by elves, so
Yeah.
he is familiar with their history. And
Okay.
So yeah, it's definitely like elven architecture, but it seems different than modern day elven architecture. It seems maybe it's much older. Maybe there are ways that they were constructing things that they don't use anymore. But yeah, you guys travel a little bit further into the ruins, and there are statues that you're passing by. Go ahead and give me history or investigation checks.
Sudden difference.
are they
Also, Mugen,
say
give me that.
deities?
Give me that with advantage.
Ooh, okay.
so many books? Give you the advantage.
God damn. Uh-oh. 8. guys are killing it.
16.
It's because I didn't grow up with elf people, guys. I just don't know anything.
Your dad's a dwarf.
My dad's a dwarf.
That's okay. Look for tracks and things for people who have recently crossed by.
I will do that.
You don't need to be book smart. We've got you.
Yeah,
smart.
you are a hunter.
Forest
Let us know if you like. Ooh, Logan, should we don like the scent of a werewolf?
Can you cast that?
Well, I can prestidigitate puffs of odor.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can magically tinker an odor. That is smelled up to 10 feet.
No, target, used it. Sir.
You guys are making yourself smell like wolves.
Doing my
Yes.
best.
All right,
To
that's
remember,
fun. Yeah.
to remember how the werewolves in the past have smelled. Maybe one down by the docks or something.
So Beetle, you are kind of checking out the. Did you do
Statues.
history or investigation?
I did a history check
Okay.
and I got a 16.
So you're checking out the statues, and they seem familiar, or the person who is personified in the statue seems familiar. As you're checking it out, you kind of like turn to Mugen and ask if Mugen knows who this person is. Mugen, you recognize. It seems to be some sort of ranger, given on like how this statue is like the bow, but they seem like ornate, kind of dressed up in like ceremonial gear. But you recognize that at the bottom, if you brush off some of the moss that's kind of covering this, that there is Elven dialect at the bottom. And it's a weird dialect. It's a different dialect than you're familiar with, but you are able to make out Pengriel Oakshade.
Oh.
That
And
sounds
I know her.
you recognize this as one of the heroes of the Looking Glass from the book that you read of Myth.
Mm-hmm.
And there's statues of Pengriel.
Cool.
More than one or just.
You've seen a couple of them as you're walking through.
They really like her.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I like this one. She's kind of smiling a little bit.
I wonder if we'll find more clues about our mystery here.
Yeah.
You see Rikka goes, yeah, do you know who that is? Like, they're all over this city.
Let
Actually,
me tell you a little
yeah.
Can I tell you all about it?
I see nothing wrong with it.
Let me tell you all about the...
I mean, you're
Heroes of the
living
Looking
you're
Glass.
living in the ruins of an old legend.
Really? I mean, there's ruins dotted all over these lands. We just kind of take up residence here because there's no one else living here.
That's totally normal.
Mm-hmm.
But also, here's this story, and I recite.
Recite that story.
The heroes of the Looking Glass.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out for some of these names on statues.
Just like your armor, right?
My armor.
Yeah, remember when Mugen relayed the information about your armor?
Right. I still don't know who that person is. You're saying it's a person in this story?
That was a companion of Pengriel Oakshade.
I don't know.
I believe his name was Graham, and he was a human, just like yourself.
Well, interesting, but I don't know how that helps me right now.
But it's fascinating, isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's good to know your history. There's so many interesting stories. I mean,
I wonder if Marneth knew where this came from.
I can't wait to meet him and ask. Oh, wait, we didn't discuss that. But I would love to meet him and ask.
I don't know where he is.
That's amazing insight for me now.
did he hang out in these ruins with you and your clan, or no?
No, I left him years ago.
I think you said that.
I did.
You have no idea where he could be now. Where did he hail from?
Some puzzle pieces, but I can't see.
He was
Was he human?
he was human, yes.
Okay.
I He was essentially just kind of like a hedge knight. He would just live.
What does that mean? Do you fight hedges?
No,
Yes.
I mean, I've seen him cut some hedges, but he lived kind of out in rural areas and would just show up to help people.
All right.
So he was a traveler like myself.
Yeah, he kind of was just like the local. If a local town was in trouble from a monster or a person who was trying to take advantage of that town, he would show up and had the swordsmanship to right the wrong. But he kind of was, when I lived with him, we were nomadic. We just kind of traveled around. We never really stayed in cities or large towns or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know where he would have gotten this armor that I wear now.
Okay.
Well,
Anyways.
if we ever run into him one day, I know what I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, I mean, it would be good to see him now that I don't have to fear changing anymore. Anyways, we are quite close. It's just up ahead here. You guys walk through.
Sneak.
Yeah. And
They smell like a
go ahead and
wolf.
roll stealth checks. Go ahead and roll it with advantage because you are trying to make yourself smell like wolves.
Shit. So
So roll again.
We'll roll it again.
Roll
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
advantage.
You have advantage because they're making you smell like wolves.
Thank God.
fuck.
And I was-
I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a 2. Oh my god.
yes, a step
Hopefully-
better.
Hopefully it's a
Oh my
good
God.
check. I had a 21.
Son of a
I guess Rikka should also do that.
Beetle is 15 stealthy.
Wait,
Stealth.
my stealth is +5 though.
So 7.
So I got 7. That's still not great, but
Some good
it's better
stealth.
than 2.
Much better than 2.
All right. As a group, you guys definitely pass.
Oh, thank God.
Rikka also got an unnatural 20.
Thanks,
Um,
Rika.
Damn, Rikka.
So you guys make it to a old building. It still has all of its walls.
Cool.
The door is weathered, but everything's still kind of there structurally. She opens the door and you see two others that are in human form turn around to greet her, and they're, Rikka, you're back. And who are these people? Are they like us?
No, silly, I'm a badger.
Where, Badger?
It's possible. She explains, no, they've actually found a cure. And the other two, a cure, like an actual cure, like a legit, like an actual cure. She says, yes, calm down. Let's meet in the basement. And you see that she goes over to a bookshelf and grabs it, slides it aside, and there's a staircase behind the bookshelf that leads down.
Why would you need something other than a bookshelf? Come on.
Oh, Logan.
Sometimes you need a basement to store things.
If you guys want to come
Like
down
more
here,
books.
we can speak privately down here.
Cool.
Let's head on
Let's do
down.
it.
All right.
Yeah.
You all go down there with Rikka and the other two, and she introduces, this is Harda and Rowan. They've been living with me now for the past year. They also, I think, Rowan, you work on the docks, and he goes, yeah, and Harda, you've been working in like a textile shop. And she's, yeah, I work, not too far from where Rikka's been working.
Lovely.
And as you guys make your way down the stairs, and while you're talking, you see that there's tables that are set up with all types of alchemical beakers and burners and different things. And Rikka explains that she's been trying to further synthesize this potion, though she's not an alchemist and she's not really sure on what she's doing.
Can I investigate to see how like good their alchemical equipment is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Vito's got some things to say.
That's a 20 plus.
Is it a nat 20?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, this is like in rough shape.
Okay.
And you can totally tell as you're like kind of sniffing the different things that they're doing. It's just like they're just like taking the potion that Rikka keeps bringing back that kind of like quells the lycanthropy, and they're just like putting random shit in it to try to see if anything happens.
Okay.
They don't know what they're doing.
It's unfortunate.
So,
Can you help them, Beetle?
Can we
Yes.
make more of the potion? Can
Or
you do
try, at
that?
least?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we could attempt to like desynthesize one of the 4,
Would Lily be mad at us if we did that?
but she's making more
If we
at.
would ruin one of our shots, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, like if we do we sacrifice one shot to make?
you've
some
got
No.
4 more shots because you shot Rikka with 1.
We sure did.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to try
She
to...
needed that though.
No regrets.
If you wanted to try to use her alchemical like setup to try to replicate the potion,
Mm-hmm.
you can try to do that.
I don't know if they have the ingredients though.
They do have like a number of ingredients there of just like random stuff that they've been trying.
I don't have my guild card either. So
Yeah. So if you want to try it, I would say that you would have to do a medicine check to try to do it, or an Arcana check, and you would have to
sacrifice a potion.
you would have to sacrifice 1 potion, but you might gain
More.
like more.
Multiple. When you say potion, do you mean like the fancy potion or like a health potion? Do you mean like the
No, it's the Wolfsbane potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
so
might
we
be
have-
able to put it into a jar, roll Arcana or Medicine to see if you can figure out what it's made out of, and then from that you might be able to synthesize some more.
Okay.
Can we ask them about their stock?
I was kind of
Like,
thinking
what
in
do they
terms
have?
of like showing them that we do indeed have something, but I did briefly forget that we have the evidence that it's worked for Rikka.
That's true.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did. She went.
Yeah.
yeah, she
Remember
brought
that?
it-
She
brought
went.
it- brought it
And she
really
could
hard.
not become a werewolf.
Yes,
I
that's
guess-
true. I can't change anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
no, for sure tonight though.
That's true.
That is true.
So, let me get everyone's thoughts here. So we have brought a limited supply of Wolfsbane potion that has the ability to cure you of your lycanthropy. I don't want anybody else to hear whatever. We're speaking in the,
We are in a basement.
we're whispering in the
We're in a
basement.
we're in a basement. I think we're okay.
Okay then.
Well, wolves, if they've got as good as hearing as I do. But anyways, I have 4 doses to permanently cure the lycanthropy. But since you have alchemical equipment here, we could attempt to desynthesize 1 potion and produce some more. Thoughts
If you
from the group?
see Rikka speaks up, if you think that you are able to make some more right now, we could possibly hand these out to others that follow me. But I mean, you said your guild is making more for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that
And they're in the graveyard outside the city. Not quite sure.
Rugen's gonna roll for mood.
Mood.
I think we should hold on to them. I wanted to thought you do that. Tell me that it works, but that's my vote in the democracy of this adventurer. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think, Swing?
I think we should save our shots and like save them for Volk, because we can just like humanize him
I like that idea
thinking-
too.
We should use these on our enemies. As nice as it would be to like help Harda and Rowan, they gotta wait for their vaccines later.
We can. You see that they both kind of turn to you and go, "We are totally fine with waiting. If
Awesome.
Okay.
if there's more that is being made, the fact that one exists at all is amazing. And Rikka, you truly cannot change." And she, attempts to try to change again and just isn't able to. And they're flabbergasted. Yeah,
She's really trying.
they're flabbergasted.
Getting
Like,
so mad.
okay, well, yeah, no, we're willing to wait. We've been dealing with this for decades. What's another day? You see that Rikka then turns to both of you, and she goes and kind of shuffles through the different ingredients that she has there.
My earring fell out.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
it was a
earring.
dice.
That
Yeah.
sounded like a dice. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
She goes in and shuffles
That's
through her stash that she has there, and she pulls out like a healing potion, stuffs it in her sash, in like a bag, and then goes, "Okay, so there's two ways that we can do this. We could try to just go in the front door of the tower, and down this road is a large tower, about 4 stories tall. We can try to go in that way. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea.
When is the front door a good idea?
I just, I
What are our options?
I know that there is a warehouse. If we circle around my house and go down this back alley, there's a warehouse that has a trapdoor that goes down underneath and comes up into the basement of the tower, and we could try to go in there silently so that we only have to deal with Volk.
I like that idea.
That sounds good.
So there's a warehouse in the ruins?
Cool.
Or is it something that your group has built?
I mean, we've been using it as a warehouse. It's just a big building.
Okay.
I'm not really sure.
A big ruined building.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I think that's probably the safest way to go.
Cool.
Agreed. I feel like your leader appears to be the biggest problem, and if we can get to him as quickly as possible,
Mm-hmm.
without avoiding as much detection as we can.
We're not here hunting werewolves. We're here to try
Yeah.
to help these people.
Yeah, we are here to, and if Volk, if we can hit him with the Wolfsbane, and if he's got some top friends that are at his side or whatever, we could hit them with the dose, and then once it's quelled, we can take everyone to get their werewolf vaccine.
Well, all right. So you see, she kind of jostles her armor, pulls her sword out, and kind of puts it back in, and kind of checks herself. All right. Well, I'm ready. If all of you guys are, I just hope that this actually works on him. Something's weird about him. So
I have a theory about that too,
yeah.
because kind of relating to the statues of Pengril that we saw and your armor. We're kind of wondering, or at least I am, because we believe that there is a magical shard in the area, And I sure hope that Volk wasn't the one to find it.
Oh no.
I'm not sure.
You ever see him with anything like shiny?
Can the shard fuse with people or things? We're gonna find out.
Yeah, I mean we've witnessed it fuse with an axe, and with Beetle opens his doublet.
Yes.
Just the chest, and this homunculus bee flies out.
With the iridescent wings.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while, but the last time I did see him, there was some sort of weird glowing spot on his forehead.
Oh no. That's not good.
And ever since he's had that,
Glowing. That can't be good.
his ever since he's had that, his rhetoric has changed.
Oh no.
He also seems to be a lot larger now.
Oh goodness.
Great.
A glowing forehead, and he's bigger?
Yeah. So I would be prepared.
Could I, since we don't know what's going to happen here, could I get one of those potions of Wolfsbane? That maybe I end up closer than you? Or
Yeah, no, I
versa?
think it would be good if we each have one. And
Does
you
it
as well, Rikka.
Does it need to be fired?
It doesn't need to be fired.
Just like
There's just an advantage to being able to do it from long range.
I was thinking
Okay.
1, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't
It's
want
not that we
one.
don't fire.
No, Rika will take one.
Yeah.
So if you want to give her one.
I think if we each, we spread out the chances of us.
Well, if Rika takes one here, and I can't do the other one back, like,
No,
Two
I
shots
think-
to Beetle.
I think you're.
You should use the gun.
The advantage of you being able to do this at range versus me attempting to use my strength
Tiny arms.
to force feed a potion to someone.
True. Well, but you would be close range. Well, yeah, I know you
I'm
throw your
actually-
axes.
I'm fine with Rika having one. Maybe she'll get an opportunity. But
Yeah.
you should have them
She's a
because
little
you have
shadowy.
advantage. Yeah, she possibly could have an advantage here, having one. But you having 3 in your gun is worth it.
Let's hope.
Good thought. I'm glad we went back and forth on this and the other potion thing earlier. We're
We're figuring
Yeah.
things through.
Yes.
Thinking it out. It's good. It's good to talk out.
Yeah.
Ideas.
Critically
Yes.
thinking.
Yeah.
Because, like, if Rika can freaking teleport shadows, I'm comfortable with her having one.
I can do, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's something
You
I can
that.
do. Can't do it.
And you might have an opportunity to be closer than this. Possibly.
Maybe. I haven't seen him in quite some time. He's been locked in his tower. The only
Well,
people that
it's-
really he sends word to the fangs and kind of disregards the rest of us.
Well,
Does this person need to ingest it or just be covered with it?
They would need to ingest it in some way. So the
but what
way that
about
the
when
gun
you
works,
shoot them?
the way that the gun works, it kind of like
Explode.
it forms like a bullet that goes into them.
Okay.
And it like
That makes sense.
yeah, it's just that like when it's a potion like that, it doesn't. It just does the effect of the potion and doesn't do the damage.
Yeah.
I changed my vote to giving them all the Beetle.
I will say that
Let's
would
just hope I
probably...
remember.
It's a weird magic gun. It just does weird
Lucky.
magic shit.
Yeah.
But that seems to be the advantage.
Yeah.
Let's
If
let's
Rika
roll.
can't put it in the wolf's mouth, then maybe she shouldn't have it.
I'll
Yeah,
try
I'm
this
okay
mouth
with-
open with my 2
You have a
arms.
weird gun
Yeah.
that. Oh, wait, I guess you did shoot me with it. Yeah, I would. You can have this.
So we
Okay.
actually caused her pain.
No, I didn't hurt her.
Okay, it just
Yeah.
it's fine. She's fine.
It's like in. Are you
Maybe we
paused?
caused her anxiety.
No.
Well, if you guys, if you're ready for this, I can show you how to get into the tunnel that leads underneath the tower.
Sure, just give me 10 quick minutes to cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Magic.
I'm born ready. I had a good breakfast. Got my
Yeah.
8 hours.
We're so ready.
What are you casting, Megan?
For the next hour, I'd like to have an unseen servant with me.
What does he
How could
look
I
like?
Tenavris Nishu. No, Tenavris Nisnu.
All right.
It is
Yeah.
unseen. It does not look like anything.
No.
It's invisible.
Can we at least pretend he looks like?
Yes.
Can you see him but we can't?
Nah, it's invisible.
Oh,
Oh.
no one can see it. Are you?
It's more of a force than it is a
I
person.
was like, how do you
Okay.
know the spell
There's no
works?
intelligence. It doesn't matter. It's because I'm a mage.
Because you're a mage. Just that's I believe it. Okay.
All right. Well, you can do that as a ritual spell. Do we have everything we need?
I believe so. And while Mugen is casting this servant, Beetle's going to reload the lamp gun
Yeah.
All right.
with another wolfsbane potion.
So you have
So I've got
you have
three
three
on the
more.
hip.
Yeah.
One in the
Chamber.
chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Amazing.
Okay. So
Feeling pretty lethal.
she tells the other two, just stay down here. We don't know what's going to happen. And she pulls her sword out
Cool.
from her back and has it at the ready as you guys go up the stairs. And she takes you through a back door into kind of like a back street. There's other buildings on either side. Everyone go ahead and roll stealth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, I got I think 11 or no 12.
Oh boy. No. 4.
Actually,
22.
all right.
Damn.
As a group, you guys are easily able to stealth through because
Yeah, that's a good one.
Rika got a 24. So
So Beetle's fine. Collectively, we put Beetle under our arm and sneak.
yeah.
He's just going through the hallways, like pointing out the gun. Like,
My
Yes.
unseen servant scoops up Bender, so it just looks like someone's cradling a cat, but it's floating in the air.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
fun. Yeah.
So stealthy.
You guys make it down this back street, past a couple of the buildings. Rika is careful to kind of like watch the windows. Every once in a while, you'll see kind of somebody like walk past a window, but they don't seem to notice you. Go ahead and roll stealth again.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
Different one.
Mm.
Oh, 20. A natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, it's a little cocked, but I'll take 13
Yeah.
plus 6. No,
Oh, good.
3. 16.
Beetle's an 18 this time.
yeah.
Okay.
We're smooth.
Rika did not do very well, but all of you did. So
Rika tripped.
yeah, Rika trips for a moment, but she's able to catch herself before falling over.
Gotcha.
Oh, God.
But you're able to make it past the next couple of buildings, and she points to a large building. Part of the roof is like crumbled in. The door is still on its hinges. There's like the windows are kind of broken out. But she's like, that's the warehouse where, you know, we keep some random spare stuff, but there's underneath one of the boxes in there. I'll show you. And go ahead and roll stealth one more time.
Oh, this is exciting.
Lead the way, Rika.
Nice.
Oh no, 10.
No.
That's a bummer.
Oh, no.
10 plus 5.
That's a
5
natural.
plus 5.
Okay.
And that's
equals
a natural 20 plus 3, 23.
right.
What happened?
Well, Rika got an unnatural 20. What did you
And
get?
Beetle got a 3.
3 plus.
No, it's 2 plus 1 is 3.
Oh. And you got a 10,
And I got a 10. total.
including your modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are able to make it just barely.
Okay. I got this one, but I picked it up and I put it back.
Oh,
But yeah, I definitely.
Most of you passed the check, so you were able to make it to the door of this place just barely. Rika opens up the door, and you see that inside of this warehouse, parts of the roofs are caved in, and there's like sunlight kind of spilling in. from windows and the holes in the roof. There's a bunch of like random boxes and stuff. It looks like maybe they've used this area to just kind of like put supplies and such. Though she goes over to one of the corners and grabs a box and just starts pulling it towards herself and moving it. And underneath you see that there is a like trap door. She pulls this open and you see that there are stairs that go down underneath. She goes, this way, this leads us to the basement of the tower. So we should be able to get through. I haven't seen anyone go in or out of the tower besides him, and it's been a while since I've seen him even leave.
Oh boy, so we gotta be prepared for anything, right?
I would say just be prepared to deal with him. I don't know if he's going to be able to listen to reason.
Well, I don't
I can
really.
be very persuasive.
It's true. Mugen
Me
is known
too,
for-
but I plan on shooting first, asking questions later.
I agree. I think
Feels like a mistake on our part.
I feel like we should kill him, but that's totally not biased.
Are you
Yeah,
feeling
because he might have
I'm a little
sent
mad.
minions to attack your
My parents. So if you guys want to talk to him, do it quick because I'm gonna throw an axe in his face.
Yeah, sorry,
So-
Rikka, we didn't really mention that our friend's family had been attacked by your werewolf friends, and she's a little upset about
They
it.
attacked your family.
By the way, they almost killed my
Yeah.
dad and my mom.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that happened, but you know how they were acting? He's the one that's like perpetuating this whole thing. He's a little bit more under control of his situation than they were, but I don't know, the last couple of times I've seen him, I've tried to speak with him about why we aren't looking for a cure anymore, why the sudden change, and it's just, some of it just makes no sense.
Rikka, I'm gonna bet that it has something to do with his glowing forehead. And I don't... Mugen, I know your little friendly spell book has a map with all the
Oh, yeah.
the light.
I
How
open-
close are we to
I open up the spell book.
one of the
and look
glowing
for our
spots?
glowing dot.
As you open up the spell book and you kind of enter this chamber that's round, and Rikka goes, we're directly underneath. You can kind of see like a half spiral staircase that goes up into another trapdoor in a wooden
Okay.
floor above you. As you open up the book to take a look,
In a book.
take a look in a book.
It's Ethereal of Arbor.
You see that you are literally right on top of one of the shard pieces.
Good instinct.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Good job.
And no one treasures near.
Beetle senses quality everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
Rikka leads you up the stairs in this chamber and pops open the trapdoor that leads into the first floor of this tower. Looking around, you see that there's just kind of like tables and chairs that are all like dry rotted. There's like rugs that are threadbare. There's a large hearth that sits opposite of what you would presume are the front doors. These two huge double doors that are clearly, there's a big bar across them that's locked. The large hearth is cold. There's like soot that's blackened above the stone above it. But it hasn't, it's just cold and doesn't seem like it's been used in a while. There's piles of rubble and assortments of like random utensils and common household items that just kind of like lay scattered on the floor. And then there's a staircase that curves up along the edge of the tower to the next room. It's about 20 feet up to the next room. So
Cool.
Alright.
Rikka kind of looks around and goes, I don't even think he's been in here, and I don't even know how long.
Yeah, it smells kind of stale.
Yeah, what do we do?
Do we head up the spiral stairs to like?
Yeah.
This person,
You guys head up to the
put an end to this trash.
Yeah.
yeah. As you guys head up to the second floor, it's similar. There's a disheveled desk and bookshelves that are mostly bare, candles that are melted all over the desk, and papers kind of strewn about. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Did we go all the way up? Did we go?
You went up to the second floor.
What was this?
Are there more floors?
The second floor
Picture there
is
were four
similar. There's
floors?
there's old. Yeah, she had mentioned that it's 4 floors tall. So on the second floor, it's like it seems like a study.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, so there's like an old desk that has candles kind of melted all over it. There's paper strewn all about, and then there's like old bookshelves that are mostly bare. There's like piles of random books. They seem like pretty dry rotted, kind of like falling apart.
Is there anything of interest on the desk itself, like a book or?
Roll investigation.
Are there any books that, like the name is on the binding or the cover or something?
Roll investigation.
I investigate the desk for a 10.
6.
Sit.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, unnatural 20.
Where's Mugen see?
Mugen, you're like kind of looking through the books. There are some that still have their labels like legible, but they're all kind of just, they don't really seem important. There's nothing like, there's not, the shattering isn't there. There's also just kind of random books on cooking and random books on just like law and random shit.
Recognizing that they are all like very old, but also, it's like possibly like would fall apart or something. Mugen would want to look for the most intact one to take, and should take and add take another book.
Okay. You
Doesn't
take
matter if it's cooking or law.
Yeah, you take a random book, and it is a book on, if you flip through it, it's like,
No, she wants to preserve it.
Okay.
She's gonna flip through it later when she can delicately go through.
Yeah.
something.
all right. The cover kind of reads that it is like a book of like fairy tales and such. Though you don't know like
That's fun.
when or where it's from or like,
Yeah, first edition.
yeah.
Exactly. Places you can do.
On the desk,
The fairy tale.
you do find random notes on the desk.
Okay.
On the desk, you find notes about trying to find a cure for the lycanthropy, which
That's a
eventually,
lie.
as you're reading through them, kind of turns into just like an unintelligible scrawl.
Uh-oh.
What can be made out of the random markings is talking about a shard and voices and true form.
It's not looking good.
Know that word. Shard.
I was writing out the notes. It's not a scroll on it, it's just papers.
It's just like random papers that was like, it seems like maybe at first it was like pretty intelligible, like, oh, we've come to this ruin and we're looking for some information about like maybe these ancient ruins like hold some information on what we can find, like how to cure ourselves.
But then is unintelligible, right?
Yeah. So the beginning of it is you can understand it, but then after like shortly after that, there's like writings about a shard and about like no longer needing a cure, that this is my true form, and it just kind of, but it's like it's very hard to read.
Like because they begin to go crazy, talk about nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, possibly.
I see
Um,
something about a shard here.
Rikka just goes, I fear you might be right about these shards. There's 2 more floors just up this way, and you guys head up to the 3rd floor.
I blow a kiss to the books on the 2nd floor. I'll be back for you something.
All right.
Perfect.
The 3rd floor has a very similar layout. It seems to be a bed chamber.
Okay.
And there's also a hearth here, though it seems to not have been used in quite some time. And then there's just kind of like notes and books and things that are like scattered around, candelabras that are like thrown across the floor. There's like rugs and things like that are falling apart, disintegrating. There's some tapestries that are literally just like hanging on by a thread. But there's a large bed and then some stairs.
Can I look at the bed? Like a ranger? Like, I want to search. Can I just search the room in general?
Yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
roll. Do you want to do, like, are you taking time to do it, or are you just kind of scanning it over?
Perceive the room.
If I'm a ranger, how good am I at either?
You probably want to perceive.
See the room first?
Perceive.
Yeah, do perception.
Oh, let's perceive.
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to perceive the room. Okay, so it's on its. Should I re-roll it? No, I shouldn't. Okay.
I moved the other die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To let it
it's
settle.
good. It's a
It was
17.
it was a good number.
So just pull the other die out.
Okay,
I don't need
thank
to deal
you.
with that anymore.
So I have a 21.
All right. As you're looking through the room and kind of like going over the different items that you see here, you do see that on the bed is like a thin layer of dust, as if it hasn't been disturbed in some time.
Okay.
Also next to the bed is some sort of journal, and if you go through the journal, you see that it is kind of the writings of Volk. He's talking in the beginning. He's talking about how he used meditation to kind of maintain a human form, and he was very strong-willed. He's formed a pack of like-minded werewolves that were nomadic and had been searching for ways to cure the lycanthrope from themselves. For a year, the pack had stationed themselves within the ruins of Oakshade, an old elven ruin from before the wild magic calamity. Within the ruins, Volk felt something calling to himself, something that bore into his mind. Deep within the ruins, he found a shard, which gave him the ability to, as he says, mold minds. Though he did not understand the price that he had to pay for this. While he noticed that he gained new power and influence over others, he also noticed that the voices in his head were telling him to go away different than what he wanted to do, and that he was slowly losing the will to fight against this.
Okay. Okay, so I relay this information to Mugen, and Beetle.
You think you know my name by now?
I know, I'm so oh my god.
It's
So-
alright, S word.
That's fair. So we can tell he's going crazy, but he found the shard in these rooms, so we know he's got the shard in his head. And
I wonder what it means to let him mold mine.
yeah, what is this gonna be? Can he control them? Like,
I hope.
maybe we can just tell them what
I
to
mean,
do.
is there anything we can do to protect ourselves
Oh yeah.
before we head up to the next floor?
Can we ask Rikka this? Was she ever under Rikka? Were you ever
Rikka.
under his mind control?
No.
Okay.
When I noticed the change, I feel like I was lucky to notice it early on, and I
Okay.
kind of stayed away from him. something was clearly different. And I didn't like the message he was giving. So I've done my best to stay away. Though some of the others in the village, I noticed a change in their personalities. I noticed, especially within the Fangs, that they had seemed to give up on wanting any sort of cure and wanting to return to normal, and they just wanted to feed and kill. And there wasn't, it'd be one thing if he had a goal, and he says that he has a goal of forcing the people of the Malta Yonder to recognize us as legitimate people, but his actions and what he demands of others is just killing and feeding, and there's no peace, there's no wanting to live alongside others. There's only bloodshed.
Rikka, I hope you know that you are valid as a person without this Volk person bossing you around.
Yeah.
I thank you. I understand that
There is a chance we may not be able to redeem him, but the rest of your clan can be saved.
I've come to terms that I may have lost him long ago.
Okay, good. Because I'm going to kill him.
I understand your anger.
Still a little cold,
Little
To be-
testy, yeah.
but I understand. Yeah.
To be honest, I'm quite angry with him as well.
Ah.
These were good people who just wanted to see themselves live a normal life, and he has changed some of them, and it seems as though through what you're saying in his notes that it wasn't by their own will, but by the will of him and whatever this thing is that he found.
You totally take Volk's journal.
Okay, sorry. Maybe he's got some other secrets in there.
Yeah, read into it. I'd love to know what he did last weekend.
You see that she readies her sword and kind of starts walking towards the staircase. He's gonna be up here. I just listen. I don't know if this cure will fix him, and I also don't know if he's gonna listen to anything we have to say. We may just have to take him down for the better of everyone else.
I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, well, we'll give him a shot
Do we
and
have
see what
to?
happens.
Do we have to give him a shot? Can you guys explain to me like why he deserves a shot? Like,
Everyone deserves a chance, I think.
but
He might be easier to take down in human form.
okay, fine. You guys, I'm staying out of that one. I'm just gonna have my axe ready.
Humans are probably a little bit squishier than those with fur and hide.
You are correct. Yeah, that's.
Speaking of experience, someone with a thick hide.
Okay, well, as long as you guys,
Thick and thick.
I'm literally putting everything on you. So I'm sorry that I have to do that, but
We get it.
thank
It's a
you.
good gamble.
She heads up to the next chamber.
You slowly follow behind.
Next
Well,
chamber.
pushing us to
We're
confront.
right at
You
yeah,
go first.
right behind you.
This is
Come
the
on,
fourth.
bodyguard, go.
Bodyguard is happily trucking up those stairs to the fourth floor.
On
The
the
beetle's
fourth,
like on the wall with the gun.
yes. Dun,
Back to the gun.
Dun, 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 dun.
He's doing like the hand motions with like the
Go, go, go.
yeah,
Go,
and
go.
like the 3 and the 2 or
Hold.
whatever.
Yeah.
He has no
Yeah.
idea what they mean, but
Let's do this.
It just feel right. Yeah.
On the fourth floor, you see
It's fine.
you see Volk
Oh, he's
Ooh.
sitting
What do
in
you look like?
sitting in what was once a very fancy armchair. He's in werewolf form.
As he flies the chair.
The sight is strange as the chair seems rather small. As you all kind of shuffle into the room, you see that there are like pillars that kind of reach up from the floor that are probably structural.
We're gonna break that.
And some large windows that kind of not surround, but like there's a window kind of facing each cardinal direction.
Okay.
You hear as he goes,
Now, who is it you have brought for me, Rikka?
as
Oh,
he
no.
stands up, and you notice that he's a hulking mass of muscle, about 13 feet tall.
Oh, he's a big
Frick.
boy.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness.
he's
me.
quite large.
Okay.
You see Rikka steals her sword and goes, "He was not this big last time I saw him.
Oh God.
I don't know what is going on. Are you guys ready? If you have anything to say to him, say it now."
I promise I'll keep my mouth shut.
I still want to try a dumb ass thing. But not at the same time.
Do you want to intimidate?
Always.
Do you want to? Yeah.
Or persuade. I'd love to see what Mary Kai could do for Volk's nails, but now's not the time to make a sale.
Volk, I think you should drink this potion as I point towards Beetle and cast suggestion.
Okay, go ahead and
Wait, on me
wait. He
or
has
Volk?
to make a wisdom save, right?
Let's make a wisdom save. We're going one shot at this.
Hey, it's use magic.
I love it.
Ooh, he rolled a nat 1.
I am pointing at you and saying you should drink this potion, Beetle. And Beetle, I hope you get the gist. Beetle, get out the most potion.
He just
I've got him at the hip.
walks over to you and just,
Potion. What is this potion?
Oh my God.
Will it
It
make
is-
me stronger?
It is absolutely delicious on the way down, as well as when it hits your body, you'll feel like
$1,000,000.
a million gold, or perhaps a god.
he snatches the potion out of your hand. It's like
Granted,
literally.
he's 10 feet taller than me.
Yeah. He snatches the potion out of your hand. It's literally like a tiny pill in his palm, and he just kind of swallows it,
Does he eat the glass?
crunches it in his mouth, and swallows it. And you see he kind of.
I wasn't good.
That was a waste of seconds. You can whisper to yourself.
How do you feel, my lord?
He's still in werewolf form, and he's like,
What?
Okay,
What was the purpose of this?
give it time.
Have you come to join us?
I can't believe your spell worked. Like that was great.
The
Oh,
He's still a werewolf.
he's still over. I know, but can Beetle? I'm just gonna stop talking. Like,
he walks back to his armchair, and he's about 20-ish feet away from you guys as he walks
So
back. And he stands there and just kind of crosses his huge arms and just goes,
I didn't understand the point of that, but it was actually pretty tasty.
Right?
Have you come to join us?
It's a waste of perfect good money.
So are you... I wasn't aware, but was secretly hoping you were taking recruits.
Were you?
roll deception.
good.
God damn.
It's a 19.
All right.
Oh my god.
You see that he believes you, and he sits back down in his little chair. He's dwarfing this chair.
Rikka, I thought you were against this whole true form werewolf just take over, but seems as though you're bringing people to our cause. That's... Yeah. Maybe I was wrong.
Oh, you're absolutely wrong. Rikka has done nothing but tell me how great the Fist of the Wolf Fang is.
Well then, are you ready to receive the curse? I'm sorry, I said curse, but truly once you experience
it was a blessing.
it is a blessing.
I thought this was hereditary.
It's not.
Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, what are Rika's opinions?
Rikka has not said anything yet.
Yeah.
Out of character.
We know it's curable. What does it take to
Be fun.
receive the blessing?
Oh, just let me bite you and then drink of my blood.
Oh, that's risky.
Sounds tasty.
With the wisdom I have found here,
Will I also
I...
be 13 feet tall?
That's a great question.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really sure on why I'm this big. But with the wisdom I have found here from these whispers,
Whispers, you say?
I have learned that there is nothing wrong with our form, and anyone else who disagrees, well, they're just in our way.
I wonder if all the potions work.
I mean, you're quite magnanimous, sir. And if I could become a were-badger and be 13 feet tall.
Damn it. Do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Do you feel any different from that potion? Like,
Should I?
You should feel more
it's supposed to make you feel wonderful.
Yeah.
And I'd be
I
supremely,
always feel wonderful.
but even more wonderful.
I am but a god, and
Yep.
Maybe that's the
I feel
potion
great
talking.
Would you like more of that potion?
seeing my vision come through. And my disciples, Rikka here, bringing me more people for our cause.
Are there
Firebolt is gonna
any
sneeze.
other people in the room?
Yeah.
No, it's just him.
It's just him?
I don't want to like.
Do you?
I told you guys I would let you talk to him first.
What do you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Angry.
What do you want to do about it?
You know, I'm gonna make a recommendation, and I think, Sir Volk, Lord Volk,
Yes.
would you like to feel even better and drink more of those potions?
Do you have more of these things?
Should we do this?
I don't know if they're gonna make you feel any better. If you already feel as good as you do, how do we get the shard out of his hand?
Go ahead and
Out
roll.
of character. I'm ready to firebolt this guy's face.
Okay.
Yeah,
Roll.
like, I don't
I'm
know
ready
if
to-
I want to be bit
I wanna
and
fuck him up.
let him turn me into a werewolf.
Go ahead and roll
And then I could.
Arcana or Medicine or Insight or something.
Okay.
Okay.
What's my best shot?
Oh.
And can I? Because
All of you
definitely,
can.
I'm super curious that, like, it didn't work on him. So I'm trying to figure out why. So Arcana. Ooh, nothing. Great. 9 plus 6.
I got
16?
I only got a 10 Arcana.
9 medicine.
You guys, Beetle
Oh my gosh.
and Estwing, you guys aren't really sure on why it didn't work, but Mugen, you're sensing that there is clearly some sort of overwhelming arcane power that seems to be mitigating this whatever the potion was trying to do to
So
him.
we didn't think that more potions would work.
Ah, smart. Okay.
Let's
we have to get
shoot
that
him
thing
in
out
the
of his head.
forehead.
Yeah. How about
What do you call this?
guys? I'm ready. So, is it my turn? Is it? Are there really turns?
No,
with
none of you
rolling?
have really done anything to provoke. Like he.
Yeah. If we just give
All
him
right,
something.
go
He
ahead and
seems
roll.
rather friendly.
Everyone, roll insight.
Okay. Not great. I got an 8.
Oh, that's an 18.
Okay.
So that'd be a 22.
19.
Okay.
Beetle and Mugen, you
Crazy.
guys get the sense that like
He's lonely.
he's not even
Oh.
He's lonely.
no, not
He's
at all.
sad.
He is revering himself as some sort of like god being, and he doesn't even see you as a threat. He's not worried.
Oh.
He's not trying to start a fight with you because he thinks that Rikka is like trying to bring people to change, and he's just kind of like, I'm not really worried about it. Like, I am all powerful, and you definitely get the sense that he's a bit mad.
Okay.
Like, mad as in like fucking nuts.
Yes.
Clearly,
Crazy.
based off of what he was writing earlier and the notes that you
Yeah.
found, like he does not seem like he's in like,
He's lost it.
yeah, he's just fucking gone.
Okay. Well, I'm
Beetle
ready.
is gonna walk up and be like, I'm ready to receive your blessing.
And as that's happening,
Oh,
I got your back.
little one. Well then, hold still.
You see, he puts
Okay.
a claw on you and another, and it literally like
It's the
is
size of me.
the size of you. He's like wrapping your body in his claws, and he slowly starts to come down.
I want to
And
throw an axe. I
All
want
right.
to throw an axe.
go ahead and roll for damage,
Okay.
Wait, for attack or damage?
Hit
or
his
roll for an attack. Yeah.
forehead.
Hit his forehead for the love of God.
Beetle's like motioning like and
Okay, it was good,
probably
though.
wetting himself at the same
17.
time.
And then I do the.
Well, so
Oh.
what's your attack modifier on the
You
axe?
think I would remember this?
No.
And I'm throwing a silver one,
So
if that
plus-
helps. Plus
Oh
4.
yeah. You guys
Yeah.
are.
So it's
21.
21. Do I hit?
Yes.
Yes. Do I have to roll another one, like the little?
Roll damage.
Okay.
Now you roll damage. So what is the damage on it? You like
Damage is plus
1d6.
1d6 plus 2.
It's any of these squarish ones.
Oh, okay. 1d6 plus 2. And isn't the silver like a doubling?
Yeah.
He is vulnerable to silver
Right?
because he's a
Okay.
werewolf.
Let me.
How did
do
that work? Didn't it? Wasn't
This
it a
one.
plus
It's,
something?
Okay.
it
Thank
is double damage.
Okay. So I got 1d6 plus 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Plus 4 again. 8 damage.
Well, okay, so your silvered axes are
Yeah.
double damage.
I think, and I doubled them. So like my axe is plus 2
Sure.
damage. And
So
I
you-
also rolled a 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you did 4.
So I got 4,
So you do 8 damage?
8 damage total. That's not that great, but Beetle.
No,
we got
that's
you.
great.
We got you, Beetle.
Sorry, yeah,
I was doing a distraction.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that was
So
really good.
as he's slowly coming down, his fangs and like saliva are like dripping out of his mouth onto Beetle as he's coming down to bite
My
Beetle.
shirt.
A silvered axe just launches into his face
Yes.
as he retches back, and Beetle, he kind of like throws his hands up as you go flying back towards the others and
Good move.
skid across the ground. And everyone roll initiative.
Initiative.
Fight.
Fight this bitch.
Uh-oh.
Plus.
Plus. Oh,
Ah, 20.
What? Plus 3.
I got 13. 19. Oh my god, you guys
Well, I
are...
got 20 plus 1. 21.
Okay.
All right.
I don't like to be first.
Beetle, and then what did you get?
I got 13.
And then you?
Yeah.
19.
Okay. Damn. So, Beetle, you are up first, and then Mugen, you are on deck.
Alright.
He's got an axe in his face currently, and he's screaming.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
He's thrown Beetle across the room, back towards you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Beetle, you are back towards them. He's about 20 feet away from you. So.
Okay.
Do we start?
As I am tumbling onto the floor, rolled into a ball or whatever, what is the ground beneath my paws?
It's stone. You know that this is, or I'm sorry, I guess it would be hardwood. You're like on the 4th level of a tower.
Yes. Okay. So it probably hurts to get thrown.
It's not. It didn't hurt. It didn't really
floor.
hurt. Yeah, it didn't really hurt you. It's not like he like physically was trying to like slam you. It's just that he like kind of just like as he got hit in the face, he had his arms around you, his claws around you, and he kind of like threw you back as he like reached up for his head.
Like impulsively.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an impulsive
Yeet.
yeet, not like a purposely trying to hurt you yeet.
Impulse eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will pick myself up.
You do have to use half your movement to get up from prone.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna try to get any
I
closer
was
to
gonna
this.
say, how far were you from? Because like you might be in a good spot.
However far away
Kind of just like
I am.
slid across the floor.
Okay.
Yeah. However
So-
far away I am.
You're like 20 feet.
I'm good. So I'll
good.
stand up, and I'm gonna take my gun,
Yeah.
and as a bonus action, I'm going to transmute it into an arcane weapon.
Is it bonus action just to cast that?
Casting time, 1 bonus action.
Nice. All right.
Cool.
In order to do this, though, Beetle does have a sea salt mist spray that he sprays onto the gun
Okay.
to make it
You-
magical.
You see this crystal chamber fills up with strange liquid.
The power of thunder
All right.
is what Beetle has chosen. And he's gonna blast this son of a wolf
Son
bitch.
of a wolf. Son of a wolf
Son
bitch.
of a wolf bitch.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
Yeah. It's a straight up attack roll.
So yeah, you get a
Is
plus
it
5 because it's your proficiency bonus plus your intelligence.
spell attack bonus?
Yeah.
Ooh, tight.
Or what is your spell attack bonus?
My spell attack bonus is plus 5.
Oh, well then you also get your proficiency bonus, so you get a plus 7
Goodness.
because you're proficient in firearms.
Okay, so that's like 20 a lot. I mean, yeah.
You hit him.
Okay.
Roll damage. So it's a D10 plus
A
D6 of your
10?
plus a D6 of thunder damage.
Thunder!
Thunderstruck!
Ooh!
Ooh, nice.
Not
Ooh.
quite max, but 13 damage?
Nice.
Damn!
Yeah,
Get
you
my
you shoot a bullet, and
blaster
as you shoot it, you hear just like loud thunder strike, and you see like a wispy white bullet shoot across and just hit him in the chest, and you just I'll fucking tear you apart.
You wish.
Rips the fucking silvered axe out of his head and throws it on the ground, and gets on all fours, this hulking beast. And Mugen, it is your turn.
But before Megan
yeah.
goes, Ibble the bee does follow my initiative.
Oh shit, you're right, yeah. You pull out, Ibble comes flying out.
She flies out of Beetle's doublet. And she's gonna force strike. It does have a range of 30 feet. Are we
Yeah.
30 feet away from it? I hope I'm not closer than 30 feet is all I can
No,
say.
you're 20 feet.
Range weapon attack, my spell attack modifier. Ooh, 18 plus 5, does that
That hits. You see that Ibble flies up out of your doublet, and her wings are glowing, and she starts beating them faster and faster and faster, and as she does so, her wings get super bright, And then you see like a force field of air just and just slam into Volk, doing
Nice.
how much damage?
Doing 1d4 plus 2 force damage is 6.
All right, nice.
And
You guys have just
now we're done with it.
immediately started just wailing on this guy.
Hell yeah.
Mugen, it is your turn.
Mugen, seeing that some of her
Wait, hang on. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Beetle, what was your initiative? It was like 20 something, right?
I think I got 21 because I rolled a nat 20 and then I had +1 initiative.
All right. Well, on initiative 20.
It's his lair. It's a lair action.
Oh no.
If I got spelled correctly.
Lair is in like L-A.
IR, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I thought you were saying like
I thought it was
layers, as in
layer
like
too.
ogres have
Oh,
layers.
I totally thought that too. I was like, oh, layer, like he's gonna fuck us up like in between each thing.
Yeah,
but
like a
layer.
parfait.
So he's just on his home turf.
Both.
Fuck.
Great. So, not the onions. Not onions.
all right. Well,
We're gonna die.
you see that as he's taking these hits, he immediately starts kind of overloading and he starts to glow, and especially on his forehead where the shard seems to be is like glowing super bright, and he just into the ceiling, and as he does so, you see psionic energy just explodes out of his mouth and hits the roof, and everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't like it.
Oh,
Okay.
shucks. I'm not dexterous at all.
15.
I'm super dexterous.
Ooh, yeah, you are. Plus.
Plus some.
Be dexterous, be
So you
dexterous.
saves those little marks over here.
These are the
Dex.
same. Oh wait, so
Higher.
Oh, dex saving throws. Ah, it's still +1. Okay.
oh my gosh, so my dex saving throw is +5,
Yeah. so
right? 17 plus
22.
5, so 22.
Okay.
17.
17, 22, and what?
15.
I'm pretty good.
All right.
Rika, okay. Yeah.
Rika
How
got
about I
a
go Rika?
15.
Okay.
Okay.
Not great, not terrible. Right?
Yeah. Everyone is able to pass as debris of the roof falls to the ground. You're all able to kind of dodge roll out of the way.
Oh wait, I hate to bring this up, but Bender would need to make it too.
Oh no. Okay.
Bender gets at 11.
Spender gets squished.
Does Bender get screwed?
No.
Yeah, what about Ibel? Does she have to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ibel would also have to.
Oh.
She's definitely more dexterous than me, but. Oh. 12?
That does not pass.
No.
So Ibel.
And Bender.
It will know.
Baby.
Bender. Wait, what did Bender roll? 11?
11.
Wait, Bender rolled 11? Yeah, that doesn't pass either.
He's one hit point, probably not gonna survive this.
How many hit points does Ibel have?
They both take 5 points of damage.
That's
Okay.
a bummer.
Bender poofs back into.
Bender is crushed with falling debris and poofs away.
You said 5 hit points?
Yeah.
Okay. Ibel has 8.
Okay.
Okay,
Ibel's still
hanging
alive.
in there.
You see, Ibel gets hit as falling debris, but is
My
able to
darling.
like bzzz, and like zoom out from under it. Yeah, so that is happening now. It is Mugen's turn.
Alright. Mugen turns towards Estwing and she says, because I'm within 30 feet of Estwing.
Mhm. You guys are all together, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Now's the time. Take out all of your anger. And she casts Enlarge
Oh
Yes.
shit!
on
Yes.
Estwing.
Fuck. All right.
Which means that your size doubles in all dimensions. Your weight is multiplied by 8.
Perfect.
So you're big and heavy now. So
Yeah, you're 12 feet tall.
You move from medium to large. So you're a large
Yeah.
creature now.
Yes.
Until the spell ends, you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Okay.
So if a heavy piece of ceiling or something,
Mhm.
maybe not or something. But your weapons also grow to match your new size. While you are enlarged, your targets deal an extra 1d4. So pick a 1d4.
What?
And you can
So-
add this to your damage rolls.
I like this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, so all of a sudden
please
there's just a
remind me
huge
how this
fucking
works.
est wing.
Thank you. Okay, because I'm okay. So now I'm a.
Is this a
giant.
concentration spell?
It is a concentration spell.
Mhm.
So
I can keep Mugen safe, so I can be a
this
big giant elf,
big giant.
crush this werewolf.
How much taller are you?
I might.
She's
so I'm
12 feet tall, so she's one
Oh my
foot.
God.
She's 1 foot shorter than this
Yes.
huge werewolf.
I'm not scared anymore.
This is good. I like this. This is good.
And then Mugen's just like, don't worry, Denver, I'll bring you back.
We're just gonna watch this kaiju battle.
Yeah.
Sit in the corner.
Fight.
And I think I would probably move a little bit forward.
Okay.
Knowing my magics and on what I have to.
All right.
Oh, I'm
This
so
is-
glad.
I want to be between. I basically want to be between. I'm not so worried about you,
Yeah.
especially now that you're giant
Yeah.
or large.
No, it's fine.
But put myself
I'm proud.
between Beetle and Volk and who's the other?
Rika?
And Rikka. So
Okay.
I'm somewhere like in between them all.
Can you step in front of Beetle and
Really
Rika?
tough.
Are you trying to protect her from me?
I'm trying to protect everybody.
She's
but
intimidating
I feel
as
like
hell.
Happy's negotiating
Yeah.
everything.
Alright.
So I'm just
All
gonna
right.
move a little bit between.
Beetle feels safe, except he's so upset about it
Well,
all.
Estwing, it is your turn,
Yeah.
and you're
Okay.
fucking huge.
I'm fucking huge.
And all your axes are big too.
My axes are big too. Like
Yeah.
it's proportional.
You basically have just like two-handed battle axes in each hand.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, so now
So
that's
you're attacking with one of. Is it your hand axe or your
Are you-
magical axe?
I wanna.
Are you throwing or are you like
How close?
hitting?
I would like to throw.
So with your size increase, you are probably about 10 feet from him. Though with your size
do
increase,
slashing?
she should get more reach, right?
I'm looking. No extra speed. I don't see it on here.
So I guess no, you'd have to step forward.
I'd have to step forward to like strike.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
I
you
will
could
throw
you can
them.
move forward easily and
Trying to
hit
get
him.
over.
I mean, you're literally. So with your size increase, instead of taking up a 5-foot square, you
Mm-hmm.
take up 4 5-foot squares as a large creature.
This is fun.
So you could move forward 1 square and just fucking
And
hit
be
him
right on
and
top
just
of
bop
him.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think I should do that. I'm trying to see like for
Yeah,
the
we
slashing.
should do that.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slash him
All right.
with
Good.
my silver.
Step forward and slash him.
Yeah, step forward and slash
it's-
this.
Looks like it's up to you. Yeah.
Oh,
About the reach.
I would say that you probably have a 10-foot reach
I got long
at that
arms now.
big.
okay.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to step forward and hit him, yeah, you can. It's fine.
Okay. Then I'm gonna slash him
Yeah, go ahead
with
and
my
roll
silver
attack.
axe. And then I rolled that
11 plus
plus which one? I'm so sorry.
probably 4.
So if you look at your attack, yeah,
Oh, okay. So 4. So
Yeah.
11 plus 4,
15?
15. Does that hit?
the 15 does hit.
All right.
He doesn't have any armor.
Yeah.
He's just a big werewolf.
Fuck yeah.
D6 plus a D4 now. Your weapon's bigger.
Yay! D6 plus D4, and it's made of silver. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, keep it.
Which ones?
It's a 4.
Oh, it's a 4. Okay.
Nice.
We got a 4 plus a 3, which is a 7, which is plus 2,
Mm-hmm.
9.
Times
Double it.
2.
Double it. So 18.
18. Is he dead yet?
Not even close.
Okay.
How's it look, DM?
He's
He looks so
Not
good.
even
he's
close.
mad.
He mad.
Yeah, you slam a huge silvered axe into him, and he does not expect the damage to be coming to him. But you can see that, like, as you hit him with the axe and pull it out, it's like he's expecting the wound to close, and it just doesn't. And he's just like, "What is this? What? I'll fucking kill all of you!"
I should never trust your kind here. And
What do you mean by your kind?
those who are not werewolves, what do you think I mean?
But aren't you just humans?
Racist.
He is going to
You're just a human.
multi-attack.
What? He can't do that.
He can do that.
No.
Yes, he can.
No.
So let's see
Is
here.
it on me where I'm like, come on, tough guy? Let's go.
He's
Really
gonna
uses
no. It's
intimidate.
S-wing because that's really the one person who's
closest.
really in front of him.
It's best
So-
this way.
Takes 2 claw attacks at you, and I don't know if either of those hit actually. Let's see here. It is a 14 or a 13.
How do I know what?
You should see at the
is it my
top
armor
AC.
class? Oh.
Your armor class, but I didn't enhance
remember
it.
this.
So you should have a +1 of enhancement from
Oh.
infusions.
Okay. So I have an armor class of 15 and then a +1 of beetle infused armor with lemongrass oil.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you.
So you have a 16,
I have a 16.
or is it a 15 after the beetle infused it?
It's a 16 after beetle
Okay.
infused it.
All right, yeah. So he kind of
Missed.
rakes across your armor, but it doesn't do
What
anything.
A loser.
Yeah. Fucking
So
loser.
it is Rika's turn. Rika, kind of seeing that you guys definitely have the upper hand. She's got her great sword out and decides
She
to.
better not leave.
No, she's gonna
Fucking
leave.
leaves. God.
She kind of she runs up to the side of Volk
She should be
and
careful.
like looking up at you and just kind of like, I don't know what's going on,
That's fair.
but this is working, and just takes a swipe with her great sword. So that's gonna be
Use your special powers, Rita. Now's the time.
Yeah, you echo.
well, she just got a
Location.
26 to hit. So
Look, you go, girl.
I think she
Yeah.
hit him. I think.
does 10 damage as she just bores her great sword into his leg.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it is Beetle's turn again. Go ahead, and what are you doing, Beetle? You see that you guys definitely have the upper hand. He hasn't hurt any of you yet, and you
That's
guys are
not
just
true
kind of like,
because Ibble took damage.
oh,
Ibble was
ow.
her.
Well, and I guess
Ibble was
also
her.
Bender is just gone.
Oh, Bender's dead.
Moved back to the Feywild.
So if I were to use a cantrip, would that break the concentration of my arcane weapon?
It's not a concentration spell.
Oh,
Only other concentration spells.
Sweet.
Yeah, so if it has like a, well, I guess it's not the same because you're not using D&D Beyond, but it would usually have like a little C next to it.
So really, you only need to worry if you're casting another concentration.
Yeah.
okay.
spell.
Yeah, I mean, this is an
instant.
Yeah, so like I couldn't detect magic because that's concentration
Yeah.
or fairy fire. Okay, I see
Yeah.
what you mean. Cool. All right. So Beetle's like Ibble and has her in his paws, and he's going to cast Mending on her, which does 2d6 healing.
That's a really good healing spell for
Cool.
3, 6. So she's
back up to full health.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
She's.
Was that your action?
I believe that would be my action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's cantrips.
because I have to touch the fella.
Are you doing anything
The
else?
lady. She's Ible's lady. I don't think I can as a bonus action. Beetle's not, but as Ibble is healed, she's going to force strike again.
Love it.
All right, go ahead and
mighty lady.
go ahead and roll for that.
Ow.
Is that a 2?
So maybe she was a little like.
She might have been a little woozy.
Yeah, because it's only a 7.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Yeah, she might be a little bit dizzy. getting hit by roof debris. And at that, he once again into the roof, and just a huge force field of psionic energy hits the roof, and more debris falls down. Everyone make saving throws of the dexterity flavor.
Oh man.
Why is there still more ceiling?
Hell yeah, 24.
how much scenery left in this place?
Yeah.
24, nice. I got
I
18.
am safe. I hope. Like, I would imagine anything above 20 is like guaranteed. Has it ever not been a thing? Can you ever like roll a 20 and not be okay?
At very high levels, yes.
Oh.
Alright, so Beetle
Okay.
got a 13 and Ibble got a 15. No, 16.
Beal, you just pass.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, so we all make it.
Everyone just makes it. Like you, Beetle, and Rikka just barely get out of the way
Okay.
Falling.
as
Yeah.
pieces of the roof come tumbling down, and parts of the walls are crumbling and falling in.
If he's like destroying his lair, I feel as if he should not have a lair bonus.
No, it's still his lair.
Damn it. Okay.
Stop trying to. Don't. You can't get out of this.
I mean, unless he starts jumping up and down to break the floor next.
I'm like, what can
Yeah, Mugen, it is your turn.
No shit.
Oh.
Mugen.
Mugen.
So there's so few players at the table. I wasn't immediately ready for something
Yeah.
coming right.
That's my bad. I should tell who's up on deck. So
No,
actually, S-Wing is on deck after Mugen.
Okay.
Mugen, seeing that she didn't incur his wrath, moves forward and casts Burning Hands in his direction. This is a
Burn
15-foot cone, so she gets within 15 feet and
All right.
fired.
Is that a deck save?
I believe it might be. No, do I not have Burning Hands right now? Oh, I'm still saying. Oh, I do. So nah, you need rib. And casts Burning
Love that
Hands.
spell.
So yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw. To beat a 14.
He got an unnatural 20.
Okay, well, so then he only takes
no.
half of 3d6.
Still takes some of the damage.
Yeah, so he takes half.
Good. He still gets a little hot.
11.
All right. So he takes 11 damage, or half of 11.
Half of 11 for making the save.
That would
Do
be
we round
5.
Okay.
You round down.
Round down.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Goes both ways.
Singe off
You
some of
want-
his shin hair.
Gotcha. Okay.
Singe off some of his shin fur.
Okay.
And S-Wing, it is your turn.
Yes.
Oh wait, as a bonus action, is there anything in the room that looks like it might be his possessions or like his stuff or something like that?
I mean, there's the armchair that he was in, and then there is like an old desk that there's like some stuff piled on.
I, as a bonus action, command my unseen servant to go walk over to the desk and knock the stuff off the desk.
Okay.
Fuck your paperwork.
My paperwork! Ah!
Shop. That was great.
I mean, we already stole this dude's diary. What more?
Oh my
Can we
god!
figure
Please
out-
start reading it out loud, just to like make him insecure.
Make him embarrassed.
Yesterday, when I was hanging out with the other wolves.
It is S-Wing's turn.
Okay. I am gonna roll. Okay. I rolled. I wanna hit him
You
again.
gonna hit him again?
Yeah. Hit him with my giant hand axe. And I got a 17. And I got a
Plus?
17 plus 4. So math is 21.
That hits.
Okay, I hit him. And then for the damage, I roll these two.
What
This
kind of
is-
axe are you using this time, Mr.
Silver. Since the silver has not left my hand, I'm still using like the same one.
You threw one.
I threw one silver.
You
I
still have
5.
another one. Oh, you silvered
I-
all 5 of them?
I have 4 in my possession now. One was in his head.
Yeah.
And there are 4
Did
on
you
me.
silver all 5 of them? I thought you was 2.
Did I only silver 2 of them? Fuck. Okay, hold on.
Alright.
Maybe I just have like that many hand
You have a bunch of
axes.
axes.
Oh my god, did I only silver 2? Okay, hold on.
I don't remember.
Shoot.
Well, if you silver 2, you only 3 rolls.
I don't
So
know.
You still have
I
a
still have
silver.
one. I
Yeah,
don't
you
have
still
to,
have
like,
one to
okay.
hit him with.
Yeah.
All I have in my notes is that we paid 38 gold pieces to coat Estwing's axes in silver. So I don't know how many that was. I thought we did a lot more.
I don't remember if she did all of them or if she just did 2.
Fuck. Well,
It's
I'll
not
do
much.
this turn.
It doesn't
and I'll
really.
look in
I
my
mean,
notes.
if you
Yeah.
are just hitting him with 1 axe, you have another silvered axe. So
Okay. So for now, we're good. I'll see if I can
When
find
you're
it.
so large, just hit the fella, right?
Oh, I got a 5 and I got a 4. So that makes a 9 plus a 2 is an 11. Oh, 22.
22 damage.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm big.
You do see that as you bring down your axe,
Fuck him up.
the gem in his head starts to glow, and you see like a weird aura that emanates from it and kind of covers his body. You're still able to connect, but it doesn't do as much damage as you think it does.
No, yes.
Huh?
And so, like,
So
22.
he's doing some special stuff.
Yeah.
Did you hit him in the forehead?
No,
I
she just hit him.
hit him.
Okay.
So-
Did not specify.
I feel like we gotta aim for this.
I know. Maybe I should be aiming for the forehead.
Hopefully, he has. Like,
You
a
still
really
did a lot
big
of damage to
forehead.
him,
Right.
but he was able to mitigate it a little bit.
Okay.
It is also his turn now,
Uh-oh.
and he
Who's gonna?
Come on, big guy, hit me.
he goes,
Logan.
You know not of who you deal with. I am a god.
and he yells at Estwing,
Ow.
who just is the one who's constantly attacking him.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw.
But I hit him with a cone of fire. How much?
Cone of fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
but there's a-
Trying to be smart.
But there's a giant lady in front of
We're
him
so
hitting him with a
intelligent.
huge
It's actually okay.
axe.
I am like mildly intelligent, so I have like a
Average.
wisdom +2.
Is it intelligence?
Oh, intelligence. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
So still the same
Intelligence.
box. No, here on the left.
Okay.
Save throws.
Okay, I +1. So I just rolled a 17 +1, 18.
You make it.
Am I smart enough? Yes.
Yeah, nothing
So
happens.
intelligent.
Nothing happens.
What do you mean nothing happens? Did he try to cast something? on
He
me?
was
Is that
trying to
right?
cast Mind Sliver on you, but you made the saving throw and it didn't mess with you.
See, I am just
You're
so
rejected.
angry. That's
Yeah.
great.
Not gonna
Yeah.
You're just
Sliver.
real mad that
I'm
he
real
fucked up your
mad.
parents.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
so mad.
All right, so
Crush
it is Rika's turn. So Rika, she's seeing that you guys. She's like, "Wait, I think we've got him on the ropes. We can do this.
Yeah.
We've got this." You see that her eyes kind of roll back into the back of her head,
Fuck.
and as that happens, you see a shadow form of her pop up on the other side of him.
Creepy. Love it.
And
Look here, 13-foot tall shadow.
no, just same size as her. It just looks like her, but like a black shadow
Oh,
form.
okay. Okay.
It's like
I just
Peter
realized,
Pan.
like, you guys would all be dead if he turned me. Like, that would have been real bad if he took over my brain.
Oh, if you like try.
Yeah, now I'm just realizing
No,
how bad that would have been.
honestly.
I'm just like,
Mind Sliver just does psychic damage, but it
Oh,
also
I thought he was gonna,
the
like,
next
take
time you
control.
do a saving throw, you
Yeah.
have a negative D4 to that.
Why?
So
What?
because it fucks with your brain.
God damn.
Oh.
But
So it's
it
not
didn't.
like he's gonna
it
control
didn't
you.
succeed though.
Happened.
Yeah, he
Okay.
didn't. He was unsuccessful in it.
Oh, damn.
Um,
okay.
And I believe, let me just make sure she can do this. Okay, that's what it is. So she is going to make an attack, and then also her shadow is going to make an attack.
Sweet.
Hell yeah. I'm into it.
So that is a 19 and a 18. So those both hit.
Shadow peepers.
Shadow peepers.
She does 16 damage. Her and her shadow both just like plunge their swords into him.
Okay, that's great.
Right into the thighs.
Right into the thighs.
Yes. Good.
You can see that he's starting to breathe pretty heavy, and he seems to be hurting quite bad. It is Beetle's turn.
Good.
Yeah.
Beetle is gonna take his 9 and shoot this werewolf.
Is 9? Yeah.
Yes.
The pistol, whatever. Magical pistol endued with thunder magic. Right. He's gonna aim right at Volk's forehead.
Okay.
Try to shoot the glowy spot. Good. As best I can. 14?
14 just hits.
Heck yeah, it does. And that is D10 plus D6. Really?
But also, yeah.
Well, hey, I got the max on
Yay.
one with the lowest on the other. So it does 7 damage.
All right. Yeah. Thunder damage explodes through the room and slams into him. Kind of knocks him back a little bit. And you see, once again, he howls up at the rooftops, and it explodes and falls down with more debris. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
How much of this ceiling can be left? Ooh, nice.
Good job.
Okay, I gotta.
Good job, both of you. No.
Dexterity saving throws is like the little box. Okay, I got
Can I flavor this a little bit?
21.
Mugen's been sitting there with her mage armor on,
Yeah.
and just kind of like things are plinking off her. She's not like dodging around. Just
There's just like
Paper
pieces
sheet-
of paper
paper
that
sheet.
are like, yeah.
Saving her. That's cool.
Ibble and Beetle. Well, Ibble didn't get her turn. But
Oh shit, yeah. Well, go ahead and do Abel's turn. Are you doing another force damage strike?
yeah.
Go for it.
Go, Ibble.
Before we take our roof damage,
now,
she's not gonna hit anyways.
All right.
The thought.
Yeah, but we both failed. If 13 was the pass.
Shit.
Okay. Did S-Wing roll?
I rolled a 21. Well, I mean,
Okay.
I rolled a 16. Now it's 21.
Ooh, Rikka also fails. And what about her shadow?
Oh, does the shadow have hit points?
Yep.
I should probably remember that from when we fought her. Fought her.
I mean,
I don't remember.
I thought it was.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm way off.
Rikka fails, but
Uh-oh.
the shadow barely passes.
Yeah.
The shadow is able to sidestep the debris, everyone else, but Rikka
Uh-oh.
takes 8 damage.
Wait, me and Ibble?
No, Rikka did.
Rikka
Beetle
takes 8.
takes 5,
Oh, okay.
and Ibble takes 9.
Oh no!
So she's dead.
She's broken.
No! What about her shard body? She has a shard.
Well, I think when she dies, she just turns into a soul gem.
Yeah, you can rebuild her.
Aww. Ibble.
Ibble, no.
Ibble, no.
Ew. Okay.
Sorry, babe.
Familiars is
You
so
can
big.
rebuild her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Familiars are.
If she's still the same, I don't know.
Would they be different?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay. Damn it.
If you're using the same soul gem and the same components, it's the same thing as like a familiar. You just like resummon them.
Bender got squished, but he got poofed into the Fey realm.
So you can like get him.
Yeah.
I can spend 10 minutes and summon.
She's not.
Gotcha.
Not in combat.
Ibble can't really.
Because we're busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Ibble
soul
can't
gem
really
is still
die.
there. You just have
Yeah,
to
it's just
still
that she can't really fight anymore.
I have to do it
Help us.
after a long rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you'd be able to resummon Ibble. She's not gonna like be a different
B.
Homunculus. She'll
Yeah.
still be the same.
I
And
mean, I could technically make anything
You could make
I
a
wanted,
different one if
but
you
I
wanted.
don't want to. That's
you would like
bullshit.
It
Hey.
was great.
It's
Listen.
I miss you.
you should be mad at this guy.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Let's fuck him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull out my 9 and shoot him in the head again.
So
That's our turn. That's
it
our
is
little
Mugen's
deal.
turn.
Mugen's turn. Okay. Seeing that she feels like she's been ignored, she's gonna walk up and be like, "Hey, ugly, shut up!" And she casts fireballs at him.
Okay, go.
But she's trying to get in his face. Ooh,
Yeah, we
which
need
is
like a silent spell.
17 plus 6.
That hits.
So a D10. A single D10. Metal? Metal.
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 3
Super
fire
metal.
damage.
All right.
That's good.
3 fire damage. After
right.
that is
I thought
Estwing's
your- I
turn.
thought your mother was ugly.
Oh, she totally
Okay.
was.
Estwing, go for it.
Okay,
You are
so-
still huge.
I'm still freaking massive. Yeah, I got a 19. Plus,
Nice.
Oh my god, why do I keep forgetting this?
4.
4. 19 plus 4.
It's a hit.
And that's because of my
Axe.
axe.
On
That's the plus. Thank you.
Yep.
God, I cannot remember this. Okay, so I definitely hit him.
Yep.
Now I roll these 2. Right? Okay.
Still giant.
Still giant. Okay, a 3 and a 4 makes a 7, plus a 2 is a 9. Oh, I could get him for 18 again? Maybe? Maybe? Pretty please?
Yep.
Hell
He
yeah.
does.
You still have that
He
glue?
he does do the glow thing and negate some of it.
Okay. Can I know how
Um,
much he negates, or am I not allowed to know that?
Okay. He negates 5 damage.
Okay.
So
Just curious.
That was nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
he is looking on death's door.
Yes.
This giant,
One attack or 2?
with the onslaught of all of you guys, you guys are hurting him a lot, and this giant S-wing is just kind of laying into him with these silvered weapons
oh, features,
that
sorry.
he was not expecting. You see that he takes a swipe.
wait. I forgot something.
What?
I'm sorry, keep going.
What are you doing?
Forgot that, like, one of my enemies is werewolves. Like, don't I
Don't
get...
you have a favorite?
Favorite enemy.
Yeah, don't I get, like, a bonus for that? Fuck it, let's...
It's a bunch of different random things. Read it while he's
Okay. Sorry, yes. Oh my gosh.
You see that he wildly just starts flailing, and just swipes down with 2 claws at Mugen, who has been hitting him with fire. And a natural 20
shield.
and a unnatural 20.
So,
What?
So it's with shield, my AC becomes 22.
Does that count against a natural 20?
I don't know what your bonus is on it,
It's a +5.
so probably not.
No.
Oh no.
So the natural 20 hits you, but I think the unnatural 20 does not, because it's just an unnatural 20.
Okay.
So one of his claws does clip you, and that does...
It's fine.
Got one arm off.
Let's see here.
Probably got some long, creepy, smelly wolf arms.
So he does 16 damage to you.
So 12 of it is absorbed into her abjuration shell of magic. So how much did you say? Total?
16.
16. So yeah, she takes some damage personally, but most of it is absorbed by this fluttering of paper that.
Well, you blocked one of the attacks.
So as an abjuration wizard, when she casts something like mage armor, which she did earlier today, she has a temp shell of 12 hit points.
Oh shit, okay, I didn't know that.
That's me being the tank for the you don't have a tank.
Okay, alright. So you...
So
Nice.
So I'm down to 22 out of
Yeah, you
26.
cast the shell. In the
It does go
past.
through.
Well, I didn't
It
know
does
you get...
through it.
So
It makes me
that is very specific to that kind of
Special
wizard,
kind of
that you get those like extra hit points. I didn't
No,
know that.
Megan's cast the shell in the past with us.
Okay.
I don't remember what battle, but Beetle's seen the shell.
So yeah,
Beetle
he
knows.
does do that.
But it
And
still gets through it and hits me. You know, so
Yeah.
4 on 26. I'm not very
You're still-
stocky. Right?
yeah.
It still hurts.
Yeah, but you're still fine.
Rikka is
Your
going
shell is
to
not.
take another attack as well as her shadow. Shadow does a.
Kill him, Rikka.
Ooh, oh yeah, no, 17 and a 16. They both hit. And 13. Damn.
So cute.
So
Come on, Rikka.
does 27 damage. You see that he falls to his knees, and she kind of like cuts, like she lays, like her and her shadow both like lay their huge swords into the back of his thighs and pull it out, and it just seems to like cut his hamstrings as he falls to his knees. And he's still like kind of like wildly flailing around, but he seems like he is just on the verge of death. And he's just screaming, just like,
Why couldn't you understand? This is who we are. This is who we needed to be. We could have lived happy as we are, and everyone else doesn't matter.
and you hear Rikka just go, "That isn't what we wanted. We never wanted this." And Beetle, it is your turn.
Beetle, yeah.
Beetle's so upset. And he's like picked up Ibble's soul gem in his palm. This creature that he'd given life with his alchemical mastery.
Yeah.
Your baby girl.
My baby girl.
Hey, baby girl.
Been killed by this ugly werewolf. And he's gonna aim his gun at pistol at the werewolf's head. Pop another shot
Go for it.
and
Yeah.
say, what's a good one-liner? I've spoken to a god, and you're nothing like her.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Woo!
That's plus my spell attack?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a +7
Yeah.
Yeah.
22.
because you have proficiency in firearms. Yeah, it totally hits. Roll damage.
Ooh. 11.
You see
To
Beetle walks up and says, "I've spoken to a god, and you're nothing like her," and pulls the trigger. And as she does so, or as he does so, there's a huge of thunder as you see a ripple of energy fly across and smack this werewolf, who's now on its knees, in the face, and it flies backwards and lands on its back. Its eyes roll back in its head, and you see the gem just ting, 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 ting,
Yes.
across the ground. And that's where we're going to end.
Ah,
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my god.
Nice.
it was a shard.
Yeah, you would need that shard. Can you imagine doubling up a shard in Ibble? Like, Ibble just becomes this, like, massive, like,
Oh
shard
yeah,
beast.
what would have happened to the shard that was in Ibble's wings?
The shard is, I guess, yeah, no, I mean, the shard would have also fallen out.
Yeah.
So you pick up the shard and the soul gem.
Okay.
But yeah, so some housekeeping, I guess, is what they generally call it. But I would like to invite people to check us out on Anchor FM, anchor.fm/BnDnD. It's B, the letter N, D, the letter ND. You can also check us out on Twitter. We've started to gain quite a good following there.
Just have a regular podcast with advertisements.
Right? It's B, the letter ND, the letter ND. If you just search that, you should be able to find us. We have the little like tankard, but it's BnDnD Cast is technically our Twitter. So if you find us there, and yeah, we should be on pretty much any streaming platform for podcasts. So like Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Anything like that, but we want to thank everyone who is checking us out. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
y'all are awesome.
Thanks, guys.
You're so cool.